Hello, welcome back to the Dog Author channel. I'm Jean Alfieri, your host, and I have with me, as you could imagine, the Sir Reginald. He had to make his appearance because the story I'm going to read to you today is all about him. This is his story. I'm going to set him down next to me so he can co-pilot properly. This is from Twisty and True Tails of a Shelter Dog Matchmaker, which is my newest book. Oh, there we go. Let's get it in the camera here. That helps, right? So this story is actually at the very end of the book, and it's a bonus backstory. So you got 12 stories of displaced dogs who took the winding road instead of the straight path to happiness, as well as stories about my vintage pups here in the house, all four of our rescues. And this is Reggie's story. It's called The Biggest Dog in the House. The opening quote is by Elizabeth Taylor. Some of my best leading men have been dogs and horses. It was my day off from the Humane Society, but I was there anyway. There were only 2 dogs living under our roof, which usually housed 3. We needed to correct that void. An online search that Saturday morning indicated a senior beagle was waiting to be adopted. Although Josh and I arrived when the shelter opened, the line was already a dozen deep. We put our last name on the list and sat down. Amazingly, we did not wait long. Around the corner came a long-haired Chihuahua, followed by Sherry, his walker, who was showcasing him. He teetered right over to us, so I sat on the floor to meet him. He crawled up into my lap and plopped down like he had been waiting all morning for me to arrive. It made Sherry laugh. "Isn't he cute?" she asked. Yes, I couldn't deny it. What's his story? He was a stray out at Red Rock's open space. Some hikers picked him up. A stray out there? We have rabbits in our backyard bigger than him. How did he survive the coyotes, bobcats, even the hawks? Sherry was already shaking her head. I wondered that too. All 10 pounds of him. I looked over at Josh, who was shaking his head. We had come for a beagle, not this. This. Could he even be considered a dog? He more closely resembled a cat. Reggie stirred, hopped off my lap, and headed to Josh. He had already won over one sucker, now on to conquer number 2. When Josh picked him up, Reggie rolled over belly up and laid like a baby in Josh's arms, looking up with loving eyes. Sherry continued Reggie's story. We estimate that he is about 10 years old. He came in 2 months ago and with some significant health issues. All his teeth were rotten and had to be extracted. Sherry handed us a 5-page printout of medical notes. We stopped scanning about halfway down the first page. Reggie had been neutered the same day all his teeth were pulled. Oh, Josh pointed at the note and cringed. That had to be a rough day. He held Reggie a little closer. The rest, as they say, is history. We had come for a beagle, but it was Reggie who went home with us. He had received a bit more food than necessary for his frame, and with daily exercise, our little guy got even smaller. Weighing in at 5 pounds, he is the smallest dog we have ever had the honor of keeping. But don't be fooled by his size. The Reginator will always be the biggest dog in the house. So that's Reggie's story. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did and want to check out more, our book is available on Amazon. You can also request it from your local bookstore. Twisty and True Tails of a Shelter Dog Matchmaker. Tons of fun. Great for kids too. Really dog lovers of all ages. Hope you enjoyed this episode and that you'll check out our website, dogauthor.com. Thanks so much. Take care. Have a great day. Can't wait to see you soon.